In the heart of the desert, under the scorching Egyptian sun, a people walked between dust and hope. They were thousands of tired voices but guided by a promise. The promise of freedom. After centuries of slavery, Moses, the man chosen by God, led the children of Israel toward the promised land. Behind them, the desert. Ahead, an unknown horizon. And within each of them, the echo of faith and fear. But the enemy had not given up. Pharaoh, seized by fury and regret, gathered his army, horses, chariots, warriors, and blades gleaming under the sun. The ground trembled. The sound of wheels and hooves approached like thunder. The Israelites looked back and saw the dust rising. The army of Egypt was coming in a rage. Despair spread. Some cried out, "Moses, why did you bring us out of Egypt?" Others wept, believing this would be the end, but Moses remained steadfast. His eyes lifted to the heavens, and with a voice thick with faith, he answered, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today." Behind them death approached. Ahead the Red Sea, vast, deep, impassive. The people cried, the wind grew stronger, and night began to fall over the desert. Then God spoke to Moses, "Raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea." Moses took a deep breath. The faith in his heart was the only thing stronger than fear. He raised his staff toward the waters. A silence fell over the desert, and then a roar. The wind blew with supernatural force, cutting through the waves and parting the sea into two gigantic walls of living water. The ground became dry before them. A path of freedom opened where before there was only impossibility. The people, astonished, began to cross. Men, women, children, animals, all passed between the walls of water, illuminated by lightning that split the sky. It was a spectacle of divine power. Every step on that dry ground was a victory of faith over fear, but behind them Pharaoh ordered, "Advance!" And the Egyptian warriors entered the open path, pursuing the Israelites. The sound of wheels echoed within the corridor of water as the people ran, looking back in panic. When the last Israelite set foot on dry land, Moses looked again toward the sea. The staff was still in his hand. He raised it one last time. The wind ceased, and the sea roared back. The waters closed with fury, swallowing horses, chariots, and warriors. Pharaoh's army was devoured by the power of the waters. Silence returned to the desert. The waves grew calm, and the people beheld the miracle with tears in their eyes. Moses fell to his knees, and the people bowed before God. A new dawn broke over the waters, golden, tranquil, and full of promise. They were free, and there, on the shores of the Red Sea, the children of Israel sang. They sang of the victory of the Lord, who turns the impossible into a path, fear into faith, and despair into deliverance. The Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still.